So, hello everyone. We are going to start a new book today. So, the book is Generative Deep Learning. So, why book? Why we are starting the series of I am just going to read out. I will summarize book so that you will go with me, understanding the contents that what is happening, what it is saying. Okay. So, reading books is quite important. Why it is important? Like if you want to learn machine learning, deep learning, generative AI, anything, then you have two three options. First is that a professional course which I can't take. Okay, I am already already registered as a bioengineering student. Okay. Second is tutorials. So I'm watching the tutorials. I'm doing various type of things by watching the tutorials. So it is okay. I'm learning. But for the deeper understanding, you always have to read the books. In the academics, you had to read the books. And today, you have to, anyone who want to they go deeper, then they have to, anyone who want to go at a deeper level and have a good understanding of any subject, anything, then they have to read the book. So I hope that I have convinced you that why you should read book. And if you really want to excel in the field of machine learning, deep learning, large language models, generative AI, then you have to, of course, read the books. So these books are okay. So first thing is that this is O'Reilly book. O'Reilly books are very very good. I will say, no, it is a premium level book. I really love these books. So O'Reilly has uh, this book, and these all are almost hands to hand learning. Okay, first they will teach you some theory and they will give some practical with it, some codes with it. Okay, so we will also see all the things. So let's go and what the book is about. So book is about the deep generative deep learning. Okay, so it is about generative deep learning. What is generative deep learning? We'll see in the further sections. We will see. And there it is writing the teaching machines to paint, write, compose and play. Paint means picture generation, write means to write or generate the text like chat gpt. Paint is like generating pictures like mid journey, or there are many ais are in the market. Compose means composing the music, or maybe play is like maybe playing the game. Okay. Okay, we will stop this thing. Fine. So this is a very good book. I will say I had read it. One or two chapters I have read it. So okay, let's go. So we'll just take. I will zoom it for you. I hope you are getting it very clear. Yeah. So generative deep learning. Generative AI is hottest topic in tech. This practical book सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट है, दिस इज प्रैक्टिकल बुक. ओके, सो वी आर गोइंग टू जस्ट लर्न हैंड्स ऑन लर्निंग, एंड वी आर गोइंग टू यूज टेंसरफ्लो and keras to create impressive generative model from scratch. That is very important because using the API you can make various products in a very temporary time. But if you really want to make something, so basically you have to learn from scratch, and you have to learn to how to make the models from the scratch, like including variational autoencoders. We will see what these terms are. This maybe this term seems heavy to you, like something like GANs, transformers. I hope you have heard about transformers. If you haven't heard, it's okay. We will see normalizing flows, energy-based models, denoising the diffusion models, blah 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 blah. Okay, so these we are going to see. Okay, now you can just see in the bullet points that how discover how VAE, like variational autoencoders, can change the facial expression. So just focus here how you can change the facial expressions in photos. So this thing you can implement by learning this book. Okay, train GANs to generate images based on your own. So on the personal data set, there is a huge market, huge demand, that every company wants that they train a model. Okay, maybe it is a pre-trained model, but they fine tune the model with their own data set for use for their company. So there is huge demand for that. So you can just fulfill that. Okay, and they are paying very good amount of money. Build diffusion models to produce new varieties of flower. Okay, so diffusion models, so you can just explore the new pictures from it. Okay, you can generate it. Train your own GPT for text generation. Own GPT, just focus on it. Okay, so you can just train your own GPT. Okay, we will see and learn how large language like chat GPTs are trained. Okay, so there was one LinkedIn post I got a few days ago that very few machine learning engineers are there. Only 50 to 30 thousand engineers are like engineers, not they are the researchers in the machine learning. I don't know how much this data is correct, but yeah, the numbers are very low. I will say numbers are very very low, and there are only 50 or 60 or maybe thousand of the people. Only thousand people know that how actually the chat GPT type things are trained. Okay, so yeah, but I don't know that what is the actual thing in this number, but I will say that these numbers are very less. Okay, so if you really want, okay, just see this thing that it is okay if you are going in a race, but why not play a new race in which you very few people are there, and it is the future, I think. Okay, it is present and future also. So, how large language models are trained? Okay, explore state of the art such as style GAN, VIT, VQ GAN. Okay, we'll see that. Muse GAN for the music. Okay, so you can generate the music polyphonic. I don't know what the polyphonic is. Polyphonic means just polyphonic. We'll search what the polyphonic means. Polyphonic means producing or involving many sounds or voices. Okay, capable of producing more than one note at a time. Okay, so it is uh, producing the music uh, mm, more at one time, something like that. Okay, so understand how generative models can solve reinforcement learning tasks. Many AI researchers are now exploring the reinforcement learning because it makes your robot to learn from itself. So that is very good thing. And even some robots are doing, like some people are saying that okay, our robots are doing this. Okay, dive into the multimodal models such as Dolly, to image and stable diffusion. So we will see all of this book, all of these contents in this book. Okay, fine. So we'll see. Okay, so this is the second edition. First edition was published in I think 2019, and this is now revised version in the May 2023. Okay, first. Okay, first edition was there, and okay, first release was 28 for 2023. Okay, fine, leave that. So let's go on the main content. What is table of contents? So first read the table of content. What the table content is about? It is about generative modeling. What is the generative modeling is? Generative versus descriptive. We will see all these things. Then we will be learning deep learning. Chapter 2. Here we will be preparing the data and we will be making CNN, evaluating the models, blah blah, all these things. And second, the variational encoders, VAE, and then we will learn generative adversarial networks, and uh, after that we will be seeing the auto legacy model, something like LSTM. LSTM is long short term memory network. It means that LSTMs are used for the conversational chatbots, in which you need bots should know that what you ask earlier, so that it will give you a good result based on your previous searches or previous talk. Okay, so that what it is. And after that, normalizing flow models and energy based models. Okay, we'll see all these things. Diffusion models, I know these things are very new. Actually I had read it, so it was new for me, and together we'll be learning to, and we'll see the things. And the application part is Transformers, GPT, then GPT-3, GPT-4, Chat GPT. We will be learning about all these things. I am really interested to go with you through this whole journey. Advanced GANs, we will be learning about it. Reading these books, you can also do some of your works, and then together you can write a paper also with this deeper knowledge. Music generation is there, world models are there. Okay, multimodal models, that is like that. This is the like nearest future, you can say, in the world of machine learning or LLMs, in which multimodal models are very trending. Okay, and confusion is there. There is a multimodal model is there. I think lava lava model. Just see this thing. Okay, lava 1.6 is there, I think. Okay, let's see. Lava 1.6 improved reasoning, OCR, and world knowledge. So I am really impressed by this thing, because it can process both text and images at the same time. So that is the beauty of it. And Microsoft is training this thing. Okay, just see this new way. Okay, it is okay. So Lava version 1.6, 34 billion. So it is really, I will say, great model. I had used it in the demo, I think. We'll see it. Okay. So, this course is going to be in a very descriptive manner. I just want you to like have some patience, have some tea, coffee, and just sit and study with me, something like that. Okay. So, let's do it. Uh, okay, what I can't create, I do not understand. Okay, this is I will say, very great quote, I will say. Because you have to do hands-on learning to understand the things. That is a very simple thing. If you do it, you will understand it. So we will do many things. Okay. So it is therefore not surprising for the humanity has started to ask ultimate question of the creativity. Can you know that? Okay. So can we create something that is in itself creative? So this is very important. Why it is important? Just think that we can create many things. Okay, we had created machines, laptop, computer, everything. But just think that can we create something that is in itself creative? Means that particular AI, it is about the AI, of course. That particular entity is itself creative. That can make further things up. So we are just we are going to start a new race. I'm not saying about that race. I'm just saying about a race, a new type of race, something like humans are there, animals are there. So maybe the AI is the new race. Okay. So what is objective and approach? Okay. So just see this thing. This book assumes no prior knowledge of generative AI. Can I zoom it more? Okay, wait. So I hope this will be better for you. This book assumes no prior knowledge of generative AI. So you don't need any prior knowledge. Okay, we will build up all the concepts from scratch in a way that is intuitive and easy to follow. So don't worry if you have no experience with generative AI. Okay, so if you don't have any experience, promise me, I am going to just make the things very easy for you. Okay, I hope that you know Python. If you don't know, just try to learn with this series. Okay, we have started this series from today, 2nd February, and we will be going through it. And we will be learning things together. Okay, so if you are just new in AI, you can also follow through it. Okay, but if you have some knowledge, that's good. If you don't have, try to learn the things. Okay, that's a very simple thing. Rather than only covering the techniques in the book. Okay, blah blah. Okay, so the field of generative AI is moving fast, and you'll never know what is the next groundbreaking idea will come from. Yes, because like AI is very fast. AI is evolving very fast. If you have LinkedIn, if you are connected with good people you're following, then you will see there are different different type of news are coming. Type of, I will say, like every day there is something new coming out in the field of generative AI. So it is very exponentially going field. Like at the I will say, uh, when Chat GPT was first appeared, my opinion was, and itself is, that the growth of the AI was something like 90% curve. If you have knowledge of curve, then I will say, yeah, it was going very fast. It was not even taking some little time. It was going very fast. After one day, something is coming up. So this is the exponential growth of the AI. Okay, so AI is moving fast. So I think that many all the people should know about the AI. At least you should know about learn. You should know about how to use AI. That is very compulsory. If you really want to be good, or I'm not good, I will say better, or better position in the career. So prerequisites are that this book assumes that you have the prior experience in coding in Python. Okay, so I hope you have some coding experience. If you don't have, then try to learn Python. It will merely take 1 week. You will have used with Python. Okay, and I hope that there are some mathematics involved. I will just say you. Whenever necessary, I will just give you references. You can learn from there, and I will make the things very easy for you. Roadmap is very simple. Part one is like generative modeling. Part chapter two is okay. So we will just skip this part, and we'll skip this. Okay. There are other resources. This book is very recommended. This book is very I will say basic. I'm thinking now that I would have teased this book, but yeah, we'll maybe. So what should we do? We should take the another class for it. Okay, okay. So we will continue this thing, and let's see if we will have some more time. Then I will also start this thing. This book is very interesting. In fact, this is more basic than this book. Okay, this book is somewhat a higher level book, but yeah, okay. And yeah, it is recommended. If you are someone who likes to read book, then please go and read this book. This book is very nice. I will say, like, any machine learning engineer or expert you can ask, they will recommend this book. Okay, so most papers are from Archive, so you can just download it. And the better platforms are paper with code. So you are getting a lot of different uh, resources, like Archive is there, Archive, I think, or paper with code. Here the papers, here the research papers are there with the code. So that is very good, that you can implement on your own machine also. Conventions used in, okay, code base is given, I think. Okay, so here I think code base is there. So yeah, Generative Deep Learning second edition, we will be bookmarking it. And here is the okay, just see the stars. Stars are 695 stars are there. This is relatively new book. Okay, just see this early release actually. Yeah, so this is fairly new book, but yeah, I find it very helpful. You know, very few books are there who are really talking about this generative AI in a very efficient manner, very easy manner. Okay, so okay. Just skip these things and go to the part one. Okay, so I just want to make this video short. So we will be starting part one. The just next video I'm releasing just uh, as you say, I will maybe in the 1 week I will be releasing, or maybe on okay, I'll be releasing on 3 day gap, so that you will have time to read it from yourself also, or okay, so they absorb the things also. So we will see the frequency. Actually, I haven't decided. So if you like this content, we are just going on the way to the learning the generative deep learning. This is going to be the really awesome lectures. I hope that you liked it. Any suggestions, any questions, anything. If anything is there, just put it in the comments, and just meet in the next lecture.